We're down in Plymouth today for a very special reason. We are the first people outside of the Princess Yachts family to test the new R35 prototype. Their 35-foot open 50-knot sports boat which has an active foiling system installed. The boat's just down here. You have to ignore the way it looks. It's a mule. It's not going to look like this when it's finished, but the hull, the drivetrain, the foiling system, all of that is real. That's going to be on the final version. We've got to get out there and give it a go. Some more detail then. The boat is 100% carbon fibre and it has a pair of Volvo Penta 430 horsepower V8s running on a pair of stern drives. It also has a pair of carbon fibre T-shaped foils that deploy from the hull. It doesn't work like a traditional foiling system though. The boat doesn't physically lift out the water. You get lift at the stern that digs the bow in to give what should be a very comfortable, very secure rough weather ride. It's also supposed to be about 30% more efficient than a standard hull, a standard GRP boat, and performance is good as well, up to 50 knots when it's in the final production version. The other thing you can do is tune the foils, much like you can on a modern sports car. You can tune the suspension, gearbox, engine on a dial on the dashboard. You'll be able to do this on this boat. You'll be able to turn the foil and adjust them so that they can adapt to the sea conditions that you're in.
At this early development stage, the team have to adjust the foils using a tablet that is connected to an onboard computer. With the foils deployed, it was time to get out to sea and get behind the wheel.
The driving experience is pretty breathtaking. We were charging around earlier on out there and the grip just blows you away. I was sort of left speechless. It hurt at times and we were pulling so much G-force in the corners. I can only describe it as really being like a big jet boat, but in fact I think there's even more grip. The way it pivots around the bow in a hard turn is similar, but it just will not relinquish its grip on the water. And you can do, full, we're not testing up to 50 knots today, but 35 knots flat out, full hard turn, round it goes. And there are a couple of instances where we actually lift it off. You land in a trough and you think it's going to skip, but it just sticks. It's absolutely extraordinary. But then, if you just want to cruise, you set it to its optimum cruising mode via the computer, and the fins will just constantly work to keep the boat as flat as possible, keep the trim nice and level so it pushes through the surface of the water as opposed to slamming. And in fact it feels more comfortable at about 35 knots in a short head seat than it does at 25. It's a boat that loves cruising fast and it's designed to. I have to reiterate, this is a mule, a prototype. It's all bits taken from the part bin. The finished product is going to look completely different, as polished as you'd expect of a Princess. But as a test of dynamics, this thing, absolutely extraordinary. It is a real privilege for us to be allowed on this boat at this stage. Princess is a very careful company, careful with their new products. So for us to be on this mule, this prototype, is a great opportunity. And I think where they're going with this is truly exciting. Yes, it's going to change a lot between now and when the first customers receive their boats, but it's so forward thinking. Not just the fact that it's all carbon fibre and it has the foiling system, but the way they're using the foils and the fact that you're going to be able to adjust them and tweak them. We just haven't seen the likes of this in the industry. I can't wait to see what the finished thing looks like. It's going to be something really special.